Hi everyone, it's Glenn Murdoch, the CEO and the founder of the Life Coaching College here, and I want to welcome you to 7 Steps to Success in Coaching. We've got a relatively quick webinar where I want to give you a little bit of an idea all about the coaching landscape, and I hope and trust give you an opportunity to just have a bit of an idea about what it takes to actually have a coaching business, to start a coaching business. Now, you will see there's a little question box there. If you have a question that you want answered during this this training, just pop it into there, and me or my team will try and get back to you live if we can via your email address. The actual chat box we don't use just because there are so many people on this call. So what I've got is a couple of my team just sitting there with an email, and they will hopefully, they're smiling and laughing at me, they'll hopefully be quick enough to get back to you with any questions that you might have. Having said that, I think most of the questions we will be able to answer, and I do also want to let you know that we will talk during the call and give you a couple of opportunities just to go ahead and make an appointment time with one of our course consultants who will be able to go through any of the questions that you might actually have. So the thing we'll talk about and give you an opportunity to do is go ahead and just book a time to have a course consultant ring and give a one-on-one with you. Anyway, let's have a look at the 7 steps to coaching success. There are a lot of people here, lots and lots of you. So let's, be mindful of that. I hope I get to all of the things that you're hoping to cover. Just a little bit of background. We started out as the quickest coaching program in the country. We now have the most advanced coaching program in Australia. I want to welcome you here. I want to let you know it's great to be able to deliver this to you. And gee, I've got to tell you, I wish when I was teaching way back in the day that I had this kind of technology. Would have been nice. Would have been nice to be able to just teach some classes from home like we can now. But that was then, and this is now. So what I want to look at is, what is coaching today? What are the 7 steps that are important for you to becoming a coach? And I think if you went ahead and did the things that are in this training, you'd actually be able to have a coaching business. So that's sort of where we want to head to with regard to the training itself. Why am I here? Well, I'm here because this is my way of contributing, because the process of becoming a coach completely changed my life. And this is my way to create the ripple effect. And, here at the Life Coaching College, our rule's pretty simple. My rule's pretty simple. We just want to change the world. And it sounds a bit, kind of altruistic or whatever, but I genuinely do. I want to change the world one person at a time. I want to provide the most incredible, high-quality coaching program. And we look at this concept of these 3 ripples. And the first ripple is the one that's guaranteed for every single person, and that is that your life will change from doing a coaching course. And then we hope that you get the second ripple, which is the opportunity to lead and to help to change the lives of the people around you. And then the third ripple, the really, the most challenging and exciting ripple, is that you get an opportunity to change the lives of people that you may have never even met. And that might be through leadership coaching. It might be through helping them stop smoking. It could be by helping them get rid of a phobia of flying. It doesn't matter what, but that opportunity to change lives. So I'm here to help you to be able to do that, because coaching did that for me. It helped me to be able to concentrate on all of the wonderful things in my life. It helped me to be able to hang out with my family, my wonderful, beautiful son, Aiden, that you can see there, my wife, Beth, and my beautiful daughter, Lara. So that's why I'm here, just to give you a little bit of an idea. Coaching. It's kind of like a conversation that you would never have had before. And it's this beautiful thing where you get a chance to get your clients some results that are purely about them. By definition, coaching means to transport someone from one place to another, to help people to move forward is what we're really looking at. Oh, sorry, a bit from there. It's a conversation or a series of conversations where your clients would feel, number one, that the focus was on them. Number two, that their thinking had benefited from that conversation with you. And number three, that they probably wouldn't have had the benefits within the same time frame without you, the coach. So that's what coaching is. That's what coaches do. Little technical glitch. Why do people turn to coaching? Really simple. It's quicker. Because as a coach, we stretch them beyond their boundaries because you get them to cause in their life. What does that mean? It means you get them to a point where they take 100% responsibility for everything in their life. And there's such power in that. And I want you to think about it in concept of a personal trainer, because I have a trainer at the moment called Damien, wonderful personal trainer. And I got to tell you, when I think that I've done 12 reps and I couldn't possibly do any more, he inspires me, motivates me, terrifies me, challenges me, gets me to the point where I'm able to stretch beyond the boundary conditions of my thinking and beyond the boundary conditions of where I thought I might be able to go as an athlete. Same concept. So that's why people come to us. Most of the time, and I say this, most of the time, you get an opportunity to take someone on a journey, on this incredible journey that they simply wouldn't have gone on without you, or wouldn't have gone on as quickly without you. It wouldn't be right if I didn't give you a couple of the pitfalls. So I'm going to go through them quickly. The biggest mistakes that rookie coaches make. Number one, it's their mindset. Because I've got to tell you on this call right now, in this training, everything starts with mindset. If you know you will be enough, nothing can get in your way. Your mindset is everything. Right now, if you committed yourself 100% to becoming a coach and that's all you were going to do, and nothing was going to get in your way, and it was 100% certainty and absolute action, then you would become a coach, because that mindset is everything. Number two, certainty, the certainty pattern. You need to learn to embrace uncertainty. Feel the fear and do it anyway, as Susan Jeffers used to say. What I say is too many people are looking for certainty. The only certainty that you can be 100% certain of is you. And the rest of your world, you should be uncertain of. Okay, so it's about being able to step into the unknown and backing yourself. Number three, don't know their purpose. My purpose is easy. I want to live a full life. I want to love the people in my life. I want to give to people that I meet, and I want to grow every day and become a better version of me than I was yesterday. That's my purpose. One of the challenges I find with rookie coaches is they don't know what their purpose is. The next one, the fourth one, they work on their weaknesses and not their strengths. And I'm telling you now, I'm giving you permission. I'm imploring you. Start working on your strengths. Start magnifying those strengths. Start working out what they are. I can guarantee you that the universe has been telling you, people you know, your family, your friends, they've been telling you what you're good at. It's whether or not you've been listening. I speak to people every day, and it won't surprise you to know that they say things to me like this. My friends tell me I'm really great to talk to. My sister says I'm great for giving advice. My associates tell me at work that I'm the person that they want to lean on. Guess what? That's people telling you that you should be a coach. That's people telling you that you've got the ability to connect and to help someone through a challenge. Cool? So work on your strengths and develop them, not your weaknesses. The other thing I will say is this. No one's going to pay you to be a 70% kind of person, because the 70% is average. It's taking a 50% to a 70%. It's sort of increasing a weakness, right? What you're going to get paid for, where you're going to make the most impact, where you're going to change people's lives is by having a strength, by having a set of skills, by having some knowledge, by having a product, by having some IP that people want, by being able to educate your market to something that you know that they don't, and then being able to really magnify that strength. That is what great coaches do. Number 5, big one, they don't complete. This is actually the number 1 reason for success, I think. Completing, committing to completion. The number 1 drama that I see for people starting new business is that they don't get up the 4th time they fell over, that they don't finish the book that they bought, that they don't actually commit to completing what's in front of them. And if you commit to complete and you play the game at 100%, you're going to be fine. So there's a few of the big mistakes that I see rookie coaches make. What I want to do now is give you the 7 steps. Let's get stuck into it. Number 1, basic coaching skills that you need to start. Things like building rapport, listening skills, advanced questioning skills, presuppositions, maybe some models, the GROW model, the as-if model, pain versus pleasure, consulting models, DISC, human needs psych, values elicitation, all kinds of different things that might come through. We've had a couple of questions. Mary says, do we get taught all of these in the course? Mary, yes, we do. Lovely. Joanne, does it matter if we haven't done any of this kind of study before? Joanne, good question. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. You can come into this course and it actually won't matter what kind of study you've done or haven't done. Joseph, how many days training do you recommend for a course? Joseph, good question. Look, we won't talk about it so much here, but my personal opinion, you want to do about 100 hours of training in the room, live in a room, and I reckon another 100 hours of practicing your coaching out of the room. I'd be looking at something that was about 200 hours as a minimum, but I think you want at least 100 of those hours actually face-to-face. Just my own personal opinion for what it's worth. Okay, where were we? Good. So good questions coming through in the email. I like that. Let's move along. And again, there are a lot of people on the call. Please know that the girls in the office are going to try and get back to you with some email replies from my email address. I think they'll probably use as quick as possible. So just know that if I don't get to answer it here or we don't get it with all the people that are on the call, know that we will get there eventually to you. Worst case, we'll reply to the emails when we finish. What I wanted to do was give you an idea about what a coaching package might look like. So this is actually the 12-session package that we teach our coaches in the first 4 days. So when you come out of Coach Mastery and Advanced Coach Mastery, which is the first 4 days that we have, this is the 12 sessions. These are each actual sessions that you could run. So you can see there's a detailed personal history session, 6 core needs session, wheel of life, time management, vision. You get the idea. A whole lot of different sessions. You have the opportunity when you come out of those first 2 days to know 4 or 5 of the sessions. End of the 4 days, you know all 12. Just to show you that once you get a few of the models, you can start to put together some really good coaching packages. And the reason that that's important is going to come a little bit more prominent later on. All right, what's the second thing that you need? Advanced coaching techniques, really important. Committing to excellence, separating yourself from the crowds. Things like NLP, hypnosis, things like MBIT, leadership coaching, where you're actually really committing to some of the advanced techniques. Now, the reason I say that is because you want to commit to knowing that when someone walks through your metaphoric coaching door, that you've got the ability to be able to instigate some change. They can transform their life. And the best possible way that I know how to do that is NLP. And I want to give you a little tiny glimpse into what NLP is and what it means and why we use it. So, NLP, neuro, meaning the mind and the brain and how they interact with the body. L for linguistics, and linguistics is language. And NLP is the ultimate communication tool, and it makes you an expert in verbal and non-verbal language. And the P is for programming, and programming is the habits of thought that you have that lead to the habits of behavior that you exhibit, and how you can change them rapidly, effectively, and for profound and lasting change. So in summary, NLP shows us how to use the language of the conscious and the unconscious mind to program ourselves for lasting success and happiness. Therefore, the greatest and most effective tool for personal and professional evolution. Let me give you a couple of examples where NLP is used. You might use NLP in management, in leadership, team building, sales, marketing, personal development, obviously coaching, relationship work. Extraordinary tool for teachers and trainers to be able to build great group rapport, bring their groups together. So that's a little bit of NLP. The other thing I do want to say is NLP will actually give you some time-based techniques, things like timeline therapy or matrix therapies, which will allow you to take your client back and heal the past. It will allow people to overcome negative patterns and emotions from the past. It can be used to get rid of self-sabotage or procrastination. Like I said before, you can get rid of phobias. You can help people to resolve anger or grief or sadness or anxiety or guilt. So lots and lots of great things that you're able to do with your advanced coaching techniques like NLP. Let's have a look at the engine room. And what do I really mean when I say the engine room? I mean your website. Let me see if I can grab one up. Okay, let's have a look at a couple. These are just a couple of our students. We build a website for all of our students. So everyone who joins our course, we build a website for you. Let me show you a couple. So here's one. This is Sally's website. Beautiful website, lovely girl, really incredible coach. Sally does a lot of training. So Sally runs a lot of trainings. But you can see here, and she's got a training she calls How Many Hats. You can see here, these are the things that Sal does. Just a quick idea, just so that you can see. And an interesting one here, we've actually got one of our coaches who works as a dressage coach. So actually helping dressage riders to be better at what they do. So she's a qualified coach with us and works as a dressage coach. Pretty cool, right? And you can see she's in, or you can't probably tell, but she's in Melbourne, but running trainings all around the country with regard to being a dressage coach and equestrian performance coaching. So pretty cool. So there's a couple of examples of websites just to show you. You know, we create a beautiful template website for you. It can be very much what you want it to be. But here's the thing. Your website to work for you needs to collect the leads of the people that visit. You need to deliver some content. You've got to build some relationships. You need to develop a membership site. You've got to be found, and you need to demonstrate some proof of some of the things that you can do. So number three, you know, the easy way to build a business as a coach is your engine room, which is your website. Let's have a look at number four. 5 questions your website must answer. Number 1, am I in the right place? Number 2, do you address my specific pain? So are you actually offering me what I'm looking for? Number 3, do you chat with me like I'm a real person? Number 4, can I trust you? And you show that trust with design, which, as I said before, we will do that for you. Your voice and your tone of your site, showing that you understand the person who's going to turn up. And number 5, are you there to get or are you there to give? And that's a big one. Websites that, actually look like they're there to help people and to build a relationship at the start and to provide some really high quality, high value content, which is part of what we teach you in our marketing system, which I'll talk about in a minute. Number 4, mentors and mindset of can I, constant and never-ending improvement. I think it's important to have someone ahead of you in the game. I think it's very important to model excellence. And I think it's really important to check in regularly and assess yourself against a standard. So if you want great results, what you need to do is model someone who already has those results or find them. Here at the college, we employ people that are professional coaches. We employ people to come and run training that are professionally out there working as coaches. People that have already got what our students, when they begin, want. And I think that's really important because they've still got their finger on the pulse and they're still out there working hard to build their business. All right, number 5, products. I got to tell you, this isn't like the old days where we used to swap barley for rice or money for a car. You, ladies and gentlemen, on this call, you're selling information and you're selling possibility. And it's nice to have something tangible to give to your clients. Things like manuals, CDs, workbooks, books that you might have written. There's a whole range of products that we have that allow you to create these things and to build these things. You'll see here, these are some of the ebooks and manuals, and this is one of my actual books that I've written. Business Coach Finder, Life Coach Finder, a couple of products and services that we created. You'll see this ship up here because we also run cruises. We run an entrepreneurship cruise recently, so we're also running cruises that are trainings that we do. So your products are going to be really important as well. A big step in defining your success as a coach. Pretty exciting stuff, right? Working with groups. All right, this is huge, huge. Why? Because you leverage your time, because you can increase your ripple effect, because you get an opportunity to be able to spread the message so much further. Now, when I say working with groups, I'm talking about working with groups 3 ways. 1, working with a group live in a room with you, or in an auditorium, or on a cruise ship, however that ends up being. 2, working with a group online. So just like this, you're able to deliver your message online, live, in a webinar. People are listening. And people from all over the world are on this call, right? So you're able to have this impact all around the world. Number 3, maybe being able to work with groups where you're doing it as a membership. So someone might pay to join a group that you've created, a membership area, maybe do a program that you've designed, and then be able to work through that program with you only needing to create it once. Do you remember before I showed you the personal coaching program? We'll go back and have a look, the PCP. This 12-step program has been created as a one-on-one life coaching program, as a one-to-many live training program, and as a one-to-many membership program. Minimum starting point $1,000, so for people that sign on. So just to show you that the working with groups, we create a little bit of that for you already. Really important, folks. I know at the start it's so exciting to think about one-to-one coaching, and it is this beautiful thing. However, it's really important that you know that you're going to need to leverage that at some point to really maximize your impact. Not only that, it's kind of fun. I mean, I love the fact that I can hang out and create a class here, and you guys are all listening, and we're here kind of hanging out live, and we're all around the world. It's kind of cool. All right, number 7, the seventh reason or the seventh thing that you need to have sorted to have a successful coaching business, it's a marketing system. And the marketing system that we teach our guys really quickly is this one that you're looking at now. Number 1, having a niche or multiple niches. You can be a generalist coach, which means that you work with lots of different people, but a generalist coach is actually a multi-niche coach. So you're still a niche coach, you've just got multiple niches. Number 2, avatar. And by the way, we do a whole 2-day training about this marketing system, but I'll go through it quickly with you now. Avatar, which is your perfect client, knowing who they are. Number 3, being able to find them and them learning to know you. I'll be honest, number 3 is covered 90% of the time with Facebook. You can advertise in mediums like Facebook. Number 4, marketing for the opt-in. Actually creating a page where people will give you their details. Number 5, marketing for the sale, which is really about building a relationship with that person and giving them something to show them that you can give them some results in advance. Actually taking them from sad to happy before they've actually signed on as a client. So, you know, we call it the education spectrum, being able to educate your clients. Number 6, hopefully them hiring you, then maybe rehiring you, and then potentially ascending through your coaching model. And number 7, that beautiful thing that we all love, and that's a referral, where they turn around to a friend and say, hey, do you know what? I really loved this. I think it'd be great for you. I'm going to hook you up. And that's always the great thing. You know, I love referrals more than anything else. And when someone rings, and it happens all of the time, my friend is doing the course, I'd like to do the course too. Brilliant for business and brilliant for your mindset, I reckon, as well. Alrighty. Niches. Let's have a quick look at some of the niches, okay? Just to give you a really quick idea, please remember, you can be a generalist coach, but a generalist coach will still work with multiple niches, or at least advertise in multiple niches, okay? Just give you an idea. So let's look through some of the popular niches out there. Weight loss, great niche. We have a hypnosis training all about weight loss. Relationship coaching, brilliant niche. Everyone has a relationship, right? Either with themselves or with a partner or with a family member. Goal setting, right at the start, helping people get clear on where they want to go. Stop smoking, again, we do that in hypnosis, brilliant niche. The time management niche, really big at the moment, helping people to really understand that there is plenty of time. They just need to, and you can't manage time, right? But understanding how to be able to utilize the time you've got well. Working with athletes, mind coaching, really big at the moment. Business coaching and leadership coaching, really big. We do a lot of leadership coaching. We have a complete program in leadership coaching. Extended DISC profiling, so working as a profiling coach, being able to go into organizations and helping them work out hiring, firing, and all kinds of cool things with regard to extended DISC. Sales coaching, lovely niche to get into, helping people to make really wonderful sales, teaching them how they can do that, how they can make a sale without having to sell. Just, you know, that icky old school way doesn't work anymore. You now make sales by really being genuine and being congruent and having high integrity, having an incredible value set and a wonderful culture, and people are attracted to that. That's how you make sales. That's how you do business now. All right. And the last one there, small business marketing, which is a wonderful place to be able to help the small to medium businesses. Because once you finish our coaching program, you would have also completed our marketing program, and you would be ready to go out and actually impact other businesses, just like you'll be able to grow your own business. Alrighty. So that's the finish of this little webinar. I told you I'd be quick. I wanted to give you a little bit of an idea, and all I would ask you now is, you've seen a little button, and that little button is just asking you, would you like to catch up with a course consultant? Or would you like to actually go ahead and, enroll, look at the courses a little bit more? All I would ask you to do is, if you would like to catch up with one of our team, just put your details in that little box, and in the email, send the email through, and we will contact you. Just put your phone number there, or alternatively follow the link. Doesn't matter which way you do it, but the email is probably the easiest. Just put your name there, pop the email through, say, I'd love to have a chat with a course consultant, and what we will do, we'll sit down with you one-on-one, and we'll work out exactly where you are, exactly where you want to go, all of the different steps to get there, which my guys know inherently well. We'll then match a program to meet your needs if we can, and if we can't, we'll certainly let you know. And then we'll work out a start date. We'll organize you a student mentor. We'll have student support ring and get you started off. And the system from I'm not a coach to I've started my course and I'm on my journey, that can actually happen within a day. And you can make a phone call and then 2 hours later be watching your first class. And all of that's possible. So thank you for coming along. I hope I've opened up a little bit more information for you about what it takes to become a successful coach. And again, I hope you get an opportunity to contact us to be able to catch up with one of our course consultants, have a one-on-one, and let's see whether this incredible profession, whether this incredible, beautiful profession might be something that you might like to do as well. Thanks for coming along, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you in a training room one day as you embark on that journey to becoming a qualified coach. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.